poppin', y'all? It's your boy AJ.
It's your boy Nick.
And this is Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. Who's poppin' with you, homie?
What's going on, man? Nothing much.
It's the last episode of the year.
Yes, sir.
Last episode of the season. It's our second season, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So, we're making some big moves out here. But, yeah, this is our 2022 wrap-up. And if you're familiar, if you listen to the first season of our show, we did like a whole countdown of like the top artists of each year, top artist, top producer, top album, type song, all that good shit. And now we're gonna do that shit for 2022, as well as discuss our top favorite like albums of the year. So which one you want to start with first? You want to start with the albums, or you want to go with like the top artists and all that?
Well, let's go with top artists first.
Bet.
Yeah, let's do that first.
So, in your opinion, before we start that, like when we're talking about top artists, we're talking about like the most popping artists, not like top lyricists and all that. Just like who was most popping of the year.
That's a good. I wish we talked about that before the episode because I kind of put my favorite shit. That's what I ended up putting.
Sure.
That's the angle I took with it. But no, that's cool though. You got that covered. So
yeah, I took it I looked at it for like a more like non-biased approach.
Non-biased, okay.
Yeah. But
for artists. Well, the answer is my favorite happened to be the most prominent, which is Kendrick Lamar. I think it's pretty hard for me to make a case for anybody else, and that's if I was being objective, but I'm not. So. I think Kendrick took it just based off the album. I mean, more so than any single, because this album, I think, was probably, I would say up there with Pimp a Butterfly, produced it probably had more commercial single ability, more commercial single viability than To Pimp a Butterfly, but this one wasn't like an album for singles. It just wasn't. It was just because of being Kendrick's final album and how good it was. For me, there's no doubt he's the number one artist of the year. Me personally,
I can see why you put that. For me, it's like just looking at it from like how looked at as far as like who's the most popping. Like nobody was really that consistent throughout the entire year for real. So but I feel like the person that was most, this is actually kind of funny, but the person that was actually most consistent to me, again, just I'm talking about who's the most popping. I said Glorilla.
He's like Glorilla.
Because if you think about it, just like FNF was just like, that was like a summer anthem for like all the like women and shit. And then like when she dropped the joint with Cardi B later in the year, and then our album dropped like right after that, which is like, that's how I looked at it from that point of view.
Yeah, well, that's funny you say that because I put Hit Kid on the top producers list because he did FNF and he did a whole. I don't think he did Tomorrow. That's somebody else did that one. But Hit Kid was probably the biggest new sound from this year, and by new sound I mean he was actually like mimicking early 2000 sounds. But it was definitely that Memphis shit with just like the real basic ass hood ass piano with like a simple trap drum. That was like the shit. And that's a good pick though. Glorilla definitely.
Yeah. So I put her for artist in the song. It's at FNF.
Yeah, I probably
because like that song was, and the joints still get hyped when that shit plays.
Yeah, they love that shit.
They love that shit.
They love that shit.
They love that joint. So I was just like, I'm gonna give it to her. Definitely gotta give it to her.
It happened so fast too. Like I had heard of the song because again, as our viewers probably know, I'm a producer, and a lot of stuff I'm producing now is like female artists. That's my main contingent I produce for. So I had noticed FNF, when it was coming out, I saw it on like the female rap playlist, and I was listening to it. I was like, okay, but then it was a show. We went to a show in the Fillmore. It was me and my wife. And the song came on, people just fucking lost it. It was mainly females there, and they just lost. And I was like, and I'm always somebody that like watches people, so I'm like, okay, people really like this shit. And then I started researching the sound, started making remakes of it, started doing my own kind of interpolation of it because it was just so popular. It really exploded. Like you got Grammy nomination too.
Exactly.
Yeah, Grammy nomination. I mean, I was surprised, but that happened really, really fucking fast. That happened really fast. But good for her though.
Nowhere. Right.
Good
right.
for
I'm
her.
not mad at it. Definitely not mad at it. What did you say for song? Did you pick a song?
Yeah, for song. So for song, I put, and again, this is from more of my standpoint. I put "Count Me Out" by Kendrick as my top song. For me, it's sort of if you want to hear the album in one song, listen to that song because it pretty much gives you the whole thing. He's breaking himself down and picking himself back up. That's the whole album in a nutshell. So that I was like, that's the song. That's my number one by fucking far.
That's my favorite song for the album.
I think if I was to say which one of the year, I probably would say FNF though, because I think that was probably But I don't think it definitely didn't sell the most, but I think it was just like the most like I don't know.
Most played.
Yeah, well, no, probably not though.
No, probably. Yeah.
I doubt it. I mean, I feel like it maybe has gone platinum, but like at this point, I would be actually surprised just based on the streaming numbers that I see.
Yeah, that's true.
It's actually not like. That's why it sort of crept up on me too, because it was like, okay, got like 80 million like plays on Spotify or something. That's like good, but that's not like the song of the year kind of numbers. And I don't think it's picked up on pop. I don't think it's on pop radio, which is another big market. I'm trying to think like what other big songs came out this year, like other than just like biggest hip hop song. I'm really looking it up.
Yeah, that's really all I can think of. That's like the first song that came to my mind.
Oh, First Class by Jack Harlow.
That was
huge. That's one of the biggest ones. I'd say it's one of the biggest songs.
Oh yeah, First Class definitely.
And I could definitely say that song crossed over to pop. That song got That song got so many plaques at this point. So I mean, in terms of you looking at like sales,
yeah.
That definitely.
Now you think about it, First Class probably would be. Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Oh my god, it was number one in like a million different countries. Oh, but it sold a lot.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, it's probably it, bro. Honestly,
I forgot about this line. You.
Yeah, me too.
And his album got nominated for Grammy too. I think for like Rap Album of the Year. I feel like they're gonna pull out what's the nigga name? Macklemore with his shit.
Well, I thought the Grammys already happened though, didn't it? Did it already happen?
Did it? Nah, I don't think it happened yet.
Oh no.
Nah, or did it? No, I think the Grammys usually happen in February. I could be wrong.
Oh wait, let me see who's
Yeah, they have it. It's happening in February. It's in February.
Award for best rap album. Let me see what.
It's I know it's Jack Harlow. I want to say Kendrick.
Future. I think Future.
Future. Who else is on there? I'm gonna post it back.
DJ Khaled. I pulled it up. DJ Khaled, Kendrick, Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha T. Okay.
Yeah, those are the five. I mean,
I see them giving it to Jack. Out of those five.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely see what you mean. Especially in the precedent before of Macklemore beating Kendrick, it would be funny and see another white rapper like them. Right. But I think I would say. Not that I have a lot of confidence in the Grammy board's ability to pick a good rap album. Frankly, sometimes I wonder why the fuck I even care about what they have to say. But
right, that's how I watch award shows.
It still matters in some. It still matters to me because I mean, if as a musician, like if you look at, I'm a musician that wants to achieve shit. If you want to achieve, like Grammy is at the top of it. But I would say this. I think the Jack Harlow album is nowhere near as good of an album as Macklemore's was, but just in terms of like critical reception, is not great for the Jack Harlow album. And I mean, for me, the content, Macklemore had way more content. Jack Harlow's album was like okay, and that's why I mean that from my standpoint, but also from like in general, people weren't like crazy about it. But and that's why I would lean towards Kendrick. But the one thing about Kendrick is Kendrick wasn't Kendrick was raw, had some raw songs on there, so I
He
think that
did,
some people
very.
might be like a little offended by it, but
Facts.
or something. But I don't know.
Yeah, I give you.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a toss up. I hear what you're saying though.
yeah. I can't tell you the last time I watched a full award show though. To be honest, I
Yeah,
think I
it's
haven't
been a
watched one
minute.
since like college.
Yeah,
And then I graduated. Damn, it's been almost 10 years since. Damn, it's been almost 10 years since I graduated college. Damn, from undergrad anyway. Damn, next year will be 10 years. That's fucking crazy, bro. I'm getting old, bro. Damn. Sheesh. Damn, I just had a flashback. I'm sorry. Damn.
that's all good, bro. It's good to have a reality check every once in a while. You gotta wake up. Hey, I'm not in college anymimore.
I'm not in college.
From it.
It's almost. I'm about to be 33 next month. Like that's crazy, bro.
Yep. That's
Sheesh. Right.
That's life. No, I just turned 30, so you know.
Right.
It's a big milestone.
Right. And now you're back about to start hurting. Your knees ain't gonna be bending right. Your bones gonna start cracking.
Right. Yep.
Wake up tired for no fucking reason. I'm like, why am I still tired? I slept for 10 hours. Why am I still tired? Jesus. It's coming, boy. It's coming, son. I'm like,
I know.
But back to this album of the year.
Did you share your top artist?
Yes, that Glorilla.
Oh, you said right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for album I put Morale, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I just felt like that album. I think the album was best listened to as an album, if that makes sense. Like that's not an album I would like save certain songs and like add it to a playlist because it's an album. It's meant to be listened to together. And I just felt like, I mean, I'm speaking more from. Well, I guess I'm speaking from criticals, like from a critique standpoint, and also my own personal standpoint, and also culture at the same time. Because I think overall, the album was just the most quality, the most thought out, the most powerful, had the most variety of tracks, and yeah, I can't even think of. I have a lot of and we didn't talk about these, but I have 5 for each category, so I have other ones, but none of them were even remotely close, to be honest with you. That's just me. Well, what did you say?
So it was kind of like a toss-up for me. So I think as far as like my favorite albums, so we'll talk about this later on, but like I think my favorite album from the year is Vinyl Days Logic. By Logic. That's probably my favorite from this year. But I think the album that I chose, and it kind of just got released recently, but King Disease 3 by Nas. I put that as album of the year, just because like I feel like it's the best out of the trilogy, and he's really saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? I went back and listened to it twice, and like the second time, like you gotta listen to the album more than once just to make sure you're hearing it right and all that shit. And I was like, damn. It actually got better the second time listening to it. So I was just like, so that's why I picked that one. But I also threw in Mr. Morale in there as well, just because one, it was like a 5-year wait. So the hype was there for the album. Plus it came out back in like, when did it come out? Like May, June, around that time.
Yeah.
So it's been out long enough to the point so it can kind of like age throughout this year. And plus like the talking points in there, with therapy and all the other shit.
Yeah,
definitely get in there. So I threw that in there as well. That one was kind of tricky for me as far as like album. It was kind of hard to pick one. So it was kind of like a toss up for King Disease 3 and Mr. Morale.
Yeah, I had a couple other ones. I had I'll give you my top. I'll give you top 4. I had Spaceships on the Blade, Larry June. I just love that shit. Fucking love that. That's the one I'll play all the fucking time. I play it so much. It's just the perfect shit to play in the car. Love that one. And then 2000 Joy Badass.
Hell yeah.
Put that on there. And then the 4th one I put was 23 by Central C.
By who?
Central C.
Okay.
Have you heard the song Doja?
Doja?
No. The lyric is, how does it go? It's like, how could I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. That line.
Oh, that one. Okay,
you heard that
one.
shit. Yeah, you probably. Yeah. That's what
yeah.
everybody said. But yeah,
like,
no,
that was like a whole TikTok thing. I was like, what?
Yeah. No, I was like, and I actually listened to the album. It's not even on that album specifically, but it's good. It's good. He's like a British rapper. I don't really listen to a lot of. I haven't listened to a lot of grime really in general. I don't know if they even call it grime anymore. But like Stormzy and Skepta, I used to listen to them like last couple of years. But I really like that 23 Central C album. That shit's fire, bro. I really like that one. But those are my top 4 for me.
Now, producer.
I think yeah. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Can we do a hottest beat? And then I did hottest beat. So for like, it's not even the hottest beat. Like, as a musician, like I know, because I make beats all the time. It's like I know, like what technically can make a good beat and what's like, because there's a technical element to it. And it's also just the feel of it, right? For whatever reason, the beat "South to the West" is a Gunna song off of DS4. That beat just got imprinted in my fucking mind. I listened to it so many fucking times. I love it. That's probably my top beat, my personal top beat of the year, produced by Bird and Turbo. And then a couple other ones I'll put on there. Flooded by Gunna, produced by Young Twix. I love that fucking beat. I'm Him by Larry June, produced by Cardo. And then I had Make Me Feel, produced by Static Selector, because I love Static Selector. I love it. So those are the ones I'll put up. Those are probably my favorite ones. And the fifth one I put was Silent Hill, Kendrick Lamar, Soundwave, Boy Wonder, John Sweet, and Beach Noise. So those are my top like 5 hottest beats. Now for best producer, I'll say Hit Kid, because I think he's been the most consistent, and while he has definitely not like made the most sales, he did FNF, but he did a number of ones off Megan Thee Stallion's album. His sound has been the most influential. It's been really the most influential, but at the same time, like in sort of like a small way, like because I'm gonna see. I think he might have an even bigger year next year. I think he just started a little bit, with the Memphis and like female rapper, kind of shit. So I probably put Hit Kid as the best producer of the year. Not my favorite beats, to be honest, but I'd probably put him.
Yeah, I think I threw him in there too. I threw him in there, and I threw Hit Boy in there as well.
Oh, Hit Boy, yeah, I would definitely put Hit Boy in there. He's been extremely consistent.
Yeah, especially with the King Disease 3 joint. So I definitely threw him in there. And then I also did another category I did was Verse of the Year.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I did Johnny P's Caddy, like J. Cole's verse with Johnny P's Caddy.
Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, everybody talked about that verse.
That's a good
I still talk about that verse. I'm like, Jesus, why he had to go so hard?
That's a good one.
My man said, "I'll probably go to hell if Jesus asked for a feature." I was like, done.
Why are the hardest lines like about Jesus? Like you think about that Nas line. When I was 12. I went to hell for stuff for Jesus. Those are always the hardest. It was like what? He said what?
And I was just listening to Big Pun earlier today. He was just like, even Jesus got killed by the police. So I was like, ooh.
That's a good one. What do I say for top verse of the year? Man, it definitely be Kendrick. It's hard for me to figure out which.
I'm gonna say which song.
Which song or which? I'm gonna think of like what's the best guest feature of the year. I don't know.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning,
top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Definitely. That's the best one. That's the best ad lib of the year. That's the best ad lib of the year.
Let's get this shit.
Yeah, we should do next year best ad lib of the year.
Best ad lib.
What's the best ad lib?
Hey, my favorite ad lib of all time will ever be "Yeah Ho" by Juicy J. Yeah Ho.
That's classic, my favorite bro. One. That shit is so classic, bro.
And what Juicy say? He'd be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's literally his. That's his tag for beats now. Like that's what he
Yeah, I
does.
know. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, that's crazy. That's a
And
that's a
that's
good one.
Logic saying that
My
shit too. That's
favorite
always
one.
funny.
Oh yeah, it is Logic. Yeah,
Yeah.
Super Mario Baby, my favorite. Oh, the one that comes to my head immediately is just Jeezy. Hey, that's like the first thing that comes to my head, bro. Hey, I was doing that so
True.
much. It'd probably be Jeezy, man.
Who else has some
Honestly.
good ass ad libs? Now that I think about it, I think
Jeezy
Juicy
has some
J
of
is
the
my
best
favorite.
ad-libs,
Who
bro.
else has some good ad libs? Who else has some good
The
ones?
Migos have had great ad libs.
Mama.
Like just great ad libs. Like they had some
R.P.
of the
Takeoff.
best ad libs.
I think I think most of them shows was Takeoff too, like the main ones.
Yeah.
Mama. Yeah, it
He
was
has some
Takeoff.
great ad libs. Oh, I'd say Young Thug has some funny ad libs too. It was just ridiculous shit that he would say. He'd say anything. He'd be screaming and squealing and shit. We're doing all kinds of weird shit.
No, what was the joke Austin did? Bitch, I'm a dog. Woof.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I remember when you played me the Bad and Bougie, the ad libs only version.
Oh
Played
yeah,
that shit was funny
it
as
was
fuck.
just full of ad libs.
It was like 2 minutes of straight ad libs. Like,
Yeah. And then you get the fucking Lil Uzi verse part.
yeah.
His whole verse was just nothing but
The
ad
whole
libs.
verse was just ad lib. That's just genius. That's musical genius, bro. I don't care what they say. That's fucking musical genius to me.
Oh, we.
I'm like, yo, that shit was funny as fuck.
Listen, yeah.
Yeah. He's like 18 times. Oh my god, that shit was so funny, man. I never saw that song the same way again.
At all.
You play that shit
all,
that
bro.
was funny as fuck.
Every time I hear the song, that's all I think about. Like, you gotta play Lil Uzi verse part. That's the only part I hear for. The first half of Offset and then Lil Uzi verse. That's all I care about. Man.
Oh, I gotta put Lil Jon in there for like in terms of best ad libs. Just the shit he be screaming.
Oh, right.
I mean, he was like, he was good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just the classic. Swizz Beatz cracks me up too, though. He does some funny shit. He be doing shit. Ow! He does that on the beats. Like, he be doing all kinds of shit.
Trying to get that shit all hype.
He's always chanting all the fucking time. Hey, you do all that shit on the track.
Right.
That is so funny. He's so funny, man.
It should be so one-dimensional sometimes, but that should be funny.
It'd be one-dimensional as fuck.
Funny as hell. What other category did I say? I think I said lyricist of the year.
That's a good one.
Lyricist. I think I get that too. I might get that to Jake. Well, J. Cole didn't really do anything the second half of the year though. I mean, he started off like popping. I don't know.
I probably it'd be between Joey Badass and Kendrick for me. I might give Joey it just to give a little variety to all these awards because I think Joey like he's really nice. He's really nice. Like if you like, if I just like had to put up like a battle or some shit like between two artists, like I would pick Kendrick and
Joey Badass.
Yeah, like just in terms of like their quality, like who can write the best verse. You put get a couple people in a room. I would say like of this year, I'd probably say Joey, Kendrick. Yeah, I don't know who else really, to be honest.
I'll throw Cole in there.
Yeah, but like what else did he do this year again?
He did they had the Dreamville album.
Yeah.
And then he just did like a whole bunch of features. Like
his features. Well, his features are fantastic. Yeah, I actually really liked his feature on 90 Proof by Smino. I don't know if you heard that one. He's fucking great. Great feature. Every J. Cole feature. I mean, when has there ever been that?
Exactly. That's what
it doesn't happen. It never happened.
He did a feature for he did a London track. He did a feature with YG. He did a feature with YG.
Yep.
Like I said, the joint with Benny the Butcher. Like the first half of the year, like was cool.
No, he did a lot of features.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably say Cole. Oh, you said what were you gonna say?
Oh, but if you had to do like I don't know if I talked about this before, but if you had to do like a Mount Rushmore, like the top 4 of like like rappers like what are the top features? Who would you put on there? Like who killed it all the fucking time?
Okay, somebody comes to mind, Jadakiss.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
He's
I'll
one
say
that comes to
Wayne,
mind.
Lil
Wayne, Lil Wayne, definitely. Oh, definitely Lil Wayne. Definitely Lil Wayne. Probably number one Lil Wayne, to be honest.
Yeah.
For me. I think who else though?
You think Cole? Would you put Cole on that list?
Oh, but I think I definitely put Cole on the list.
Cole.
And Kendrick though too. I mean, think about like Control and shit. Like,
I don't know if I'll put Kendrick up there personally. I don't know who would I put as the fourth one. Cause yeah, Wayne, Cole,
Wayne.
Jada,
Cole.
not necessarily no order, but who would be a good fourth one for me? I know Ludacris always has some good features.
It's true. I feel like Hove has had so many good features too.
Yeah, Hove has some good ones too.
Hove has had good features for
late.
Yeah, he's had like good features for like 20 years. So I definitely put him on my list actually. Hove, Wayne. Yeah.
Even though I want to put him up here at like as right recently, but Eminem always has some good features.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know about like now currently, but
yeah, who would you say best? Yeah, who would you say the best now is?
Best now?
I would say J. Cole. Yeah, I would say J. Cole.
Cole's definitely number one if you're talking about now. Shit, yeah, that'd be Cole. Yeah, that's pretty much it. In that case, we can go on to like our top albums of the year. I think you named most of yours already, but if you want to name them again real quick.
Oh yeah. So Mr. Morale, Big Steppers is number one. Number two, Spaceships on a Blade, Larry June. Then number three, 2000 by Joey Badass. Number four, 23 by Central C. And number five, From a Bird's Eye View, Corday. Those are my top five.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that album. I definitely forgot about that album. Hey, we did a whole review on that shit too. That's crazy.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
I smooth forgot about that album. It was like good albums that came out this year though, so it's kind of easy to forget some shit. But I think some of my favorite albums from this year, I'll just name like my top five probably, and I'll name like honorable mentions. Logic's Vital Days, it's probably my favorite from this year. Joey Badass 2000. Full Press Court.
I was just gonna say that I put that Full Court Press. I put that over Corday for me.
You put that, yeah.
I definitely would. I like that one a lot. That was so good.
Wiz Khalifa, Smoke Dizza, Big Crit. Like you didn't expect that combination. Just like the combination you didn't think you needed, but it was there for you.
It was really good. Man.
Every song hit. They did their thing. Wiz did his thing this year though. I'll say Wiz.
No, he did. He did.
Because between that album wasn't like the last 365 days. Because like between that album, the Metaverse album, and I think it's called Metaverse, and what's the joint? The joint he did with Cardo.
Oh right, yeah.
Wiz got wings.
Wiz got wings. Yeah.
I think it was Cardo and Sledge went on that joint.
Yep.
Yeah. Like this has been a big year for Wiz, and then of course he had the whole tour of Logic as well. So which we seen.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah. Wiz has been good this thing this year.
No, he did. Right. It's a good point.
But yeah, what else? I said Logic. I said Joey Badass. I said Wiz. I'm gonna say Ramirez, Tragedy of a Clown. That was a good album. That was actually really good album for me. If you're not hip to Ramirez, get hip to him. Nigga goes off. What would I say for fifth? It's between Her Loss with Drake and 21 Savage and King's Disease 3. Because I listen to both those joints a lot. Apparently Her Loss is like my third listen to album of this year. So
really? Wow.
Yeah, according to YouTube Music, right behind Logic's Vital Days and Joey Badass 2000.
Yo, it's funny you say that because I had Spotify gave me my 20. It gave you a year Wrapped, and what was it? Kendrick and Larry June were the top ones I listened to, top rap artists. So
Right.
actually, just artists in general. No, two rap artists. Two rap artists. Yeah.
As far as artists, for me, one was Pac, 2 was Wiz Khalifa, and 3 was Drake. And I was like, Drake. Drake. I didn't realize I listened to Drake that much. I'm like, damn.
Now you listen to 21 Savage. You didn't listen to Drake.
Fair point.
Every time he raps,
fair point.
No, man.
No, there was some other Drake songs I did listen to earlier this year, though.
There's
throwback joints.
Mm-hmm. When I searched best rap albums of the year, why did his fucking House album come up? Like how was that
Did it mean best
album?
as far as like sales?
Not just like
streams?
In general, like releases for the year. Like they put that in there. They said, the internet. I mean, no one in particular, but just the internet was just like, Drake.
Okay.
I'm like, how was that? That's not a rap album. Though.
It's really not. It had one rap album.
Blatantly not a rap album, but
anything a rapper makes is a rap album. Even if he sings the entire time, it's a rap album.
Yeah, especially if he's black.
Right, exactly. I also do have some honorable mentions. What's it? Mr. Morale, Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale. Snoop Dogg's Death Row Summer was a good album. I mean, I liked it because like he had rapping in there, but he had like a lot of like R&B stuff in there too. And like a lot of the R&B songs had like that like 70s like
70s
style to it.
Yeah.
That's how I really fuck with that. And he put
That's dope.
And he was putting on like a lot of like upcoming artists as well in the joint. Like of course he had like I had Dogg Pound, Corrupt, Daz, Trey D, and all them, Bitch Cassidy, but they like he had like other R&B artists like he was trying to like build up and shit for Death Row, for his new Death Row. So that what else did I say? Oh, Buddy, Super Ghetto. That was a good album. He's a rapper from out in Cali as well. That was a really good album. He's a really good artist. I definitely recommend listen to him. Nigo, I Know Nigo, that album dropped during the summer. That was a really good album. For those who don't know, he's actually the creator of Bathing Apes. And he's also part of what group is that? Teriyaki Boys.
Oh, he is.
He's part of that. Yeah, he's part of that group too. So, he's been in that industry for a good little minute. I didn't even know that for real until I like looked it up. I was like, oh shit, he's been around for a minute. Like nigga was born in 1970. I was like, oh shit.
Billionaire. Yeah, wow. Billionaire Boys Club, DJ. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow, his first album came out in 2000, bro. That's crazy.
Right, exactly. But that was a really good album because like he had songs with there with A$AP Rocky, Pharrell, A$AP Ferg, Tyler the Creator, Pusha T. That's another honorable mention, Pusha T. It's Almost Dry.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah, it was straight. I did like it. I enjoyed it. You know what else had a good album? Well, I think it's considered a mixtape. But Rico Nasty. Good album. Rico Nasty. Then you got Rep for the Home Team real quick. I don't know how you pronounce that joint. Let's say Las Ruinas. I think it's what it's called. Las Ruinas is how you pronounce it, I believe.
Oh, that's the name of
her project.
Her project. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was actually really good.
I'll put for female rappers up there, and just in general, I'll put Flo Milli's album was good too.
Actually, I haven't heard her album, but I heard the one song. I heard that one.
Good. She's good. She's good at what she does. I thought her first album was better, but
true. I give you that. But I like Rico Nasty because like it's different. It's like punk rock mixed with rap, which nobody, well, at least no female artists or no woman rapper is really doing for real.
Yeah, she's from the area, right? She's from DMV.
Yeah, she's from Maryland.
She's from Maryland.
Yeah, she's from the DMV. I remember I went to one concert and like it was like one concert dedicated to like women in hip hop, and it was like a lot of like underground rappers like were her style.
Yeah,
like her style is like really catching on. I was like, okay.
Yeah. You see people mimicking it,
right.
That's what you know.
I remember when I first seen her too. When I first interned at with WKOS, and she came to the studio. like for an interview. This is when like she was still like this is when she was still local though. She wasn't big yet, and she made a bid like the following year. So I was like, it's dope just seeing people like come up.
For sure, man. It's exciting. It's also very exciting if you're that person too. I'll tell you that.
That's that right.
I'll tell you that.
Hey, we've been doing some things this year too. Both of us, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, 100%. 100%, man.
You got your first big sale or first big
placement. First big placement, yes, sir. You've been doing all kinds of shit. You've been starting all kinds of side businesses and shit.
Doing too, right.
Doing all kinds of stuff.
I've been doing like the Twitch stuff. Of course, the podcast. I'm part of a blog now. Tea with Tia.
Oh. You know, I was just saying, okay, let's go.
Yeah, man. Part of that, I handle like most of the music stuff, like the music gossip and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My TikTok has almost had 1,000.
There you go.
Followers, almost there. I think I'm about maybe like 15 away. As of now, I'm like almost 15 away.
Wow.
Let me check. Oh, 11 away. Okay.
Like I would love to. Like I love tracking all the shit I do, right? Because I feel like when I write shit down and I see numbers, I'm like, oh wow, I've really done a lot. Like I have like each month I have like numbers. I check out how much money I made, how many plays I got, and how many things I post, and I can look at it and be like, wow, like I did like X amount of shit. I'd be curious how many like pieces of content you posted this year. You probably posted like fucking 1,000 pieces of content. You've been posting and posting and posting. You've been doing great, man. That's been really. That's the hardest thing, honestly. People are like, well, how do you like move forward? You just have to be consistent as fuck and just keep going and going. That's the only way. There's no other way. There's some people that might look at it from an outside perspective and be like, you know, the truth is in their heart. They might want to do something, but in their head, it's like, I'm not doing that kind of work. But their heart and their head hasn't really matched up. Where it's like, no, I got this big dream. I want to become big. But like in your head, it's like, I don't actually, on Friday nights, I want to dick off and do other shit. I don't want to actually sit and do the work. So that's the thing I've noticed. And I can see that your heart and your mind is aligned and you're focused. You know what I mean? I can see that. I can see that, man. It's great to see, bro. Great to see, man.
And the podcast is making moves too. Like we gaining more listeners every
absolutely
every time we drop. We getting placed in different countries and shit now.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, it was showing like the stats and all that on Anchor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we're making good moves. We're in the right direction. We're moving in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Season 2.
Man.
Next year will be season 3, and we're gonna be like more topics, more guests, more panels. Yeah, and I'm working on like getting like bigger panels and stuff too. More like bigger, like more guests and stuff on the show.
Absolutely, you've been doing a lot of that lately. I've seen that. You have a lot of guests, and that's great, man.
Yeah,
that's been great.
Making moves, man. Slowly but surely.
That's the only way, man.
Right.
That's really the only way. You don't want to go the fast way. The fast way ends fast too.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff happened this year in hip hop. A lot of great
Bro,
albums.
I searched on Wikipedia and it came up with like 2022 in hip hop, and I was scrolling through it and I thought they were gonna talk about albums that got released, but of course, every fucking thing was about somebody. Oh, he got arrested. He got shot. He got arrested. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm reading the police log over here. I'm supposed to be reading like the best hip hop. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna pull it up because I think there's some good stuff in there. I think the first line was "Kodak Black got arrested again." That was literally the first thing that happened.
Like again,
it's just like we all knew that, we all could see that coming. But he literally, bro, January 1st, Kodak Black was arrested.
He really got arrested the first year.
The first 12 months after Donald Trump pardoned him. 12 months afterwards, he got arrested on trespassing charges of all things.
Trespassing? The fuck?
I'm like, I don't like, but that just shows you, like, okay, damn, he couldn't wait a year. He couldn't wait a day.
That's wild. Oh, here we go. So it said we created 1,009 minutes of new content this year with the podcast.
Wow.
I was like, Jesus. Like we really did that much?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I always look at those numbers whenever I feel like I'm not making progress, and I'm like, oh, I'm making progress. I'm definitely
Right.
making progress. I always check the numbers. And something about this for me personally, that like when I see the numbers, that's like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm making moves. Oh yeah, I say the biggest things. Maybe we can do another episode, but we could do like the biggest things of 2022 in hip hop outside of music. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee
Oh, that
Stallion
whole
probably
shit.
at the top.
Of
You
course.
know what I mean? And of course, young Thug and Gunna they
Oh
might be at the top.
yeah.
It might be at the top of the list.
I'm gonna pull this one up. There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
just this shit
nice.
right here.
Yeah. This is nice. Oh,
Yeah.
I love this. I love this.
Over 1,000 minutes of new content.
Yep. I love it. I love it. This is great. We're clapping right now.
What else is it? Can you guess your number one? Can you guess the number one?
One episode. I'm gonna say top five. I'm gonna say top five. Oh, there was a
Was it beef? Not quite.
God. 139%. That's great, man.
Right.
That's awesome, man.
What else did it say?
I love this whole thing. I like it.
Yeah.
That's this rival. Yeah, this is cool, man. I was gonna say.
Court in the U.S., which makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but
right. 55% more listeners in July.
Okay.
I can't remember I can't remember what episode that was though.
Probably the top one. I'm gonna guess the beef one.
Right, probably.
Listeners' personalities. Yeah. The Adventurer. That's me actually. That's so funny because that's what Spotify said I was. The Adventurer.
Yeah.
That's what my wife was too. So that makes sense. Because I'm on the show, and that makes perfect sense. Like,
what's this joint say? 10 video
Let's
episodes.
go.
Oh yeah, because you could do video episodes on Spotify.
That's what's up, man.
You look good, by the way, Nick. You look good, by the way.
Thanks, bro. See also games. Hey, there you go.
Right.
Fucking screenshot this. Look at this. 181%. I mean, anytime, like if you're in a business and you see that, like that's an unbelievable number. 181%, 157% follower increase. I mean, that's like going up a mountain. That's like what they call exponential growth, just straight up.
Big facts.
That's honestly, bro, the most important thing, man.
Hell yeah.
That's my measure of success. Exponential growth. As long as I'm going up like that, I love it.
Yeah.
Definitely share that shit.
Yeah, I think I screenshotted this earlier already.
Bro, I didn't know somebody was convicted for Nipsey Hussle's shooting.
Yeah. They caught him. They got him, I think, like, was last month or the month before that?
What the fuck?
I heard they beat that nigga ass in jail, too.
Oh, wait, he's 71 years old. Wait, what?
Wait, nah. Ain't
I'm looking at the wrong. It's got to be the wrong person.
No, it was definitely somebody. It was definitely somebody around his age.
Oh, wow. I didn't know this shit.
But I think they knew who it was beforehand, though.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think what else happened this year. Like you said, the whole Tory Lanez thing.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez Megan joint.
Yo, what, bro? Did you know that Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine opened a new high school in California? Yeah. What the fuck?
They did.
All right, well, there's no footnote on it. I mean, I would click on the footnote to get the actual article. But I mean, I bet it's true. I mean, I would say
what else? Eminem was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. PNB Rock. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, he passed. Yeah, he passed. Well, he's gone. Takeoff is gone.
Oh yeah.
Who else?
Kanye. I would say Kanye's whole thing with
Kanye in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't even just name one thing. It's just Kanye.
Yeah. Kanye said he go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. That's what he said on his. What the fuck? I never read the things he posted. I'm looking at it right now.
I never did see. Yeah, I never did see the that one episode on Drink Champs because they removed it. They removed that whole episode.
Oh my god! This is why I never read about this shit. This is why I just avoid the Kanye fucking show at all costs.
Yeah,
it just gets dumber and dumber the more I read.
Like between him and Kim and what's the dude name? Pete Davidson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
And then the whole rant, all his rants. I'm just like,
yo, bro, that's funny as shit. It said in November 27th. This is on like the list of the top things that happened in 2022. It said on November 27th, Ty Dolla $ign was injured in a skateboarding incident. What the fuck? Why did it a skateboarding accident? How did that make the list?
All the things you could have talked about.
Now I want to hear about it though. I'm like, did he lose his fucking? Oh, he got a concussion. Come on, man.
But still,
this is a list of people getting like killed and fucking dropped from the label, and that's so funny though.
That's
Somebody
funny.
added that. Blueface got arrested for attempted murder.
Oh yeah, that did happen. This plus the stuff with him and his girl, all the shit all the fights they've been doing. Stay toxic, my friends. Stay toxic.
Tory Lanez got in a fight with August Alsina. Come on, man.
That did happen.
How the fuck?
It wasn't really a fight. He smacked him like that was pretty much it.
Oh, okay. That's just so random.
Apparently, what that was, I guess August walked past him and didn't dap him up. But you know, Tory Lanez is short as shit, so you probably can see his ass. So he took offense to that shit, and then he went up to him and smacked him.
I don't know.
I can't remember if it was him that smacked him or security that smacked him.
I could be wrong, but Tory Lanez just kind of comes off as a very petty individual. I don't know. It just seems maybe he's got the short syndrome,
Napoleon complex,
and the short guy syndrome. You know, it's a real thing. It's a real. We can't relate to that, but I mean, others, you know.
I don't. I can't. Nope.
No. How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, I'm 6'1" too.
Yeah, see, exactly. Can't relate to that. Never. I only been short when I was a child, and even then I was still taller than most of the kids. So,
hey, Fat Joe squashes beef with Irv Gotti.
They had beef. I didn't even know they had beef.
Oh yeah, wait.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Irv Gotti, the whole shit with him and Ashanti, just spilling all the tea with him and Ashanti.
Oh my god, well, that was such a mess. I
still got to finish watching that whole Murder Inc. Documentary.
Oh, I gotta see that shit.
I seen like the first episode. I ain't get to finish it because my streaming shit kept fucking up. But he started talking about Ashanti. I'm like, bro, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like
you must be.
It's been how many years? It's
bro,
been almost 20 years since y'all. Not. It's been like maybe like 15 years since y'all. Like, come on, bro.
Like
what?
But
now that makes sense when Game made that one verse. Man, that Ashanti got a new boyfriend. I was like, oh shit, okay. So you let Nelly take her from you. My man's still petty to this day. Like 15 years. I'm like, bro, this is unnecessary, bro. Like
20 years after it ended.
It must have been good, because damn.
Bro, he must be missing it. That's what he wants to text. Right. He wants her to respond to that text he's been sending.
Exactly.
That's what's really going on.
I think the hashtag for 2022 is stay toxic. Stay toxic. That's the hashtag for 2022. Stay toxic. Between that nigga, fucking Drake, Future.
Drake, Future. They take the cake.
Blueface's whole fucking relationship with what's her name?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how to fucking pronounce her name. But like their whole fucking relationship is toxic as fuck and abusive as fuck. But hey, not my business.
Hey,
my name been it. I ain't in it. I ain't got shit to do with it.
Who did Blueface mom fight? That's the people also ask on Google. Oh, somebody got arrested for the murder. Oh, he didn't get convicted though for PNB Rock. Oh,
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, they did arrest him. I think it was like 2 people involved. It was like an older dude and a younger dude. I want to say maybe 3 people were involved.
oh shit! I didn't know Lil TJ was critically shot in New Jersey. Lil TJ. He's a big young rapper. Like Polo G and all them. I didn't realize he got.
Shit. Oh, he part of that whole clip. Who else died this year?
Jesus, man, that shit crazy. He said, "Who else died?"
Yeah.
Right. That's.
I mean, it sounds fucked up to say it like
It
that.
is, but it's true. I mean, like, we're looking at the list. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
Trouble died earlier this year.
yeah. Lil Key died. Oh my god, that one. I gotta be honest. It was May. Okay, so May 9th. That shit was sad to me. May 9th, Young Thug Gunna and 26 members associated with YSL were arrested.
Yeah.
4 days later, he overdosed. Or he died of kidney failure. I'm like, bro, I don't know whether it was related to that. He got super fucking high or some shit, but it is some sad shit.
Oh yeah, DJ K-Slay died. He died this year too. DJ K-Slay.
Yep.
I think his was COVID related though.
R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years in prison.
And he just dropped a new album too.
No. Hey,
bro,
tell me, was it good?
I didn't listen to it, so I don't know.
Okay, you don't know yet.
I didn't listen to it. Well, for what this is just what I saw on Facebook and like on social media. Like it was on streaming platforms, then it got removed like quick as fuck. Oh yeah, that one rapper from DC, he got killed too. The one that like they had his body like in the club and shit. Oh, you didn't hear about that shit?
No.
I think his typing is Gooey. I don't know how you pronounce his name. But he got killed. He's like a local rapper, and he got killed earlier this year. And I think one of the things he wanted to do was like have his body like kind of like stand up in the club and like have people party him around him one last time type shit. It was some weird shit. Like it was like Club List. Like
over his dead body with his
like they had to like his body like propped up. And exactly. His body was like propped up and like everybody's just in the club, just doing their regular shit, clubbing, drinking, partying, all that shit. I'm just like, nah, I can't do that, bro. If I seen that shit in the club, I would have left immediately. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I would have left immediately. I remember that shit. I remember seeing that shit on IG.
February 8th. Nelly apologizes for posting his sex tape on social media.
Oh, yeah, that did. That did happen. Didn't that same shit happen with what's his face? Fuck. Isaiah Rashad, his whole video.
Oh yeah.
That whole thing.
That was some cold shit.
I ain't watched that video, but I was just like, what the hell?
Well, no, I didn't watch it either, but I'm saying some cold shit to do that to somebody else. Like, yeah, that's some real cold shit, bro. Like,
right.
To out somebody like that, like that's some cold shit. I'm on XXL. It said, "Damn Nelly." So when the Nelly thing when it got released or whatever, and he apologized, it said, "Damn Nelly is currently trending at number 18 on Twitter."
It's not number 18, bro.
That's fucked up though.
That's
it was like years later, like, but good for him though. He apologized to the family and shit. Like another one, NBA YoungBoy, his home was raided by the SWAT team. That dude, I don't know whether it's just his energy, but I swear, like,
yeah, he got to chill out.
Some shit about just the energy is like, yeah. Chill out. Oh, Young Dolph. Forgot about Young Dolph.
That was last year, wasn't it? That was last year.
Oh yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, he last year. Everything's kind of like blurring at that point. It's just so many deaths back to back, bro. It's kind of like it's hard to keep up after a while. Sadly.
Oh, one of the best moments of the entire year, though, and a positive one was definitely the halftime show of the Super Bowl.
Oh,
for me, For me,
Yes.
that's probably my number one. To be totally honest with you, that's my number one.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
That was the best. That was
Yeah,
like the
top
best.
moment. That was top moment of the year for me. One of the top moments. Definitely my favorite Super Bowl performance. Like you got West Coast music. I'm there. What you mean? You got Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar,
Anderson .Paak playing
Anderson
drums. I
.Paak was
mean,
there. Like,
literally just.
so I'm still mad. Them tickets was fucking expensive as hell.
Listen, you got courage to
Hell.
you have the courage to even look at those prices. I'll give you
Bro,
that.
nosebleeds was
Courage.
fucking 4Gs. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
nah, the fuck I'm paying 4Gs for?
Yeah, you gotta pay 4Gs, and then you gotta pay how much for the hotel and the fucking flight?
Exactly.
Like 10 grand for nosebleeds. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Fuck that. Nope. I'm like, I'm going to the Super Bowl party right here. Have some free food. Watch for free.
All right, fuck that shit.
Fuck all that. Yeah.
ASAP Rocky, that's another one. Like he got
Oh, he's engaged with Rihanna now.
engaged with Rihanna, and then he also got
And with the baby.
some shooting charge or something like that.
God damn, man. You supposed to calm down after you do it. Man, you bad Beyonce. You supposed to calm your ass down. Come on, bro. Jay-Z got Beyonce. He calmed down quick as fuck. He ain't standing nobody since.
Yeah, I'm confused. Like, yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes I think, like it might have been his homie's fucking homie or something. But then he gets wrapped up in it, and then that becomes because I'm looking at the legal issues page. I don't really actually see anything of there's an alleged for potential assault with a deadly weapon. What?
Potential. Okay.
Man, we gotta chill out, bro.
Yeah. Come on, bro. You got Rihanna, bro. You gotta chill with that. And they had a kid already, right? The kids were already born, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Hey, some good things happening this year. Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
ASAP and Rihanna relationship.
Yeah, ASAP and Rihanna.
Like I said, good albums came out this year. Great albums came out this year.
Absolutely.
Like the Eminem and the Rock World Hall of Fame.
Yep, that's a big one. That's a big one. I mean, I would even just put Kendrick Lamar's supposed final album like that.
His final with it's his final with Top Dog.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like his actual final album.
You think he's gonna do another one? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's his final with Top Dog Entertainment though. Like he's done with Top Dog.
Right.
Speaking of which, I think Ab-Soul's about to drop an album. I think he's about to drop.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dropping an album this year before the year ends up.
Oh, you got to put Snoop being the new owner of Death Row Records. That's
Snoop Dogg.
I can't believe you. I'm waiting on you to say that. Like, come on, man.
I was going to mention that shit earlier when I was talking about.
Has to be.
I was about to mention that earlier when I was talking about the Death Row Summer album. Yeah, he did. Wow. Yeah. He's now the owner of fucking Death Row. I love how that shit came full circle.
Right. I mean, it's amazing, honestly. It's like amazing.
Because it's like 30 years ago, the Chronic dropped.
Right.
And he was like a prominent figure in the Chronic. And now 30 years later, he was like a prominent figure in Death Row at that time when it first started.
Right.
And now 30 years later, he's now the owner of Death Row.
Right. I love it. Yeah, go ahead.
I need him to put the catalog back on fucking streaming. I understand why he took it off. I understand why he took it off because niggas don't really make no money from streaming. But, bruh, come on. I need Chronic back on. I need Dog Style back on. I need Above the Rim back on.
Right. I mean, you alone, you can make the money back. You just your streaming, bro. Like, I think it's a really inspirational story on a positive note. Like,
yeah, I mean, I see he's selling everything on. Matter of fact, he's doing the thing with eBay. I just seen this shit the other day. He's doing this shit with eBay where it's like you can buy like different deals. So you can listen to like Death Row Radio, and then like it ain't like the highest. I think the highest like membership you pay like $500, and you actually get like a Death Row chain, like the legit Death Row chain as far as like along with like the membership to like the radio show, you get like a shout out, and it's like a whole bunch of other different shit. I seen it on Death Row page. That shit seemed legit. I was about to say if I had money, I'll pay that $500. I get that Death Row chain. Yeah, that double chase be fire. I would get one for sure.
Oh wow, yeah, it's so classic, dude. It's so classic. I'm looking at it right now.
He dropped Snoop dropped like 3 albums this year too. Yeah, Snoop been doing his thing too. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I can remember. Oh, he Donna 2 listening party. Baby Keem album. Oh yeah, Big Sean and Janae Eiko had a child. Nipsey Hussle on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh damn, Coolio died this year too. That's what it was. I'm about to say, I know somebody else passed away too. The baby had the cancerous fucking concert. It's tour, not even the concert. It's fucking tour.
Oh my god, bro. And I don't know if you listened to Baby on Baby 2. I actually listened to it.
I did.
It was absolute garbage.
Was
I fucking liked it. Was so bad. It was complete trash. Like from top to bottom. And I actually think he's a really talented. I think he's a talented rapper, and I've enjoyed a number of his projects. But this was just like it was trash. Like the songs were trash. They weren't memorable. Verses were terrible. And then the beats were bad. And on top of all that, the one thing for some reason I can't let this go. I don't know who engineered this shit, but it sounds like a fucking trash can. It just sounded like they didn't try at all. They recorded on like a USB, like MP3 shitty mic. And like, how did that make it?
It was like some SoundCloud shit.
It was like the most amateur shit I've ever heard of. Like, how does this? And then like he was just like, the most memorable part was him talking about fucking Megan Thee Stallion. That was it. Literally, like that was it. Like. Yeah, he fell the fuck off. He fell off big time. He fell off.
Freddie Gibbs album. I forget about Freddie Gibbs album. So separately. Oh yeah, Jeezy dropped. There was so many fucking DJ Drama like mixtapes that came out this year.
That's a good point.
Jeezy had one. Fucking Dave East had one. Snoop Dogg had one. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anything else you got, dog?
No, sir.
All right.
That's about it, bro.
Right. It's been a long 2022. But a good 2022 nonetheless.
But a good 2022. Yes, sir.
You got any plans for the holidays?
Finish the tattoo. Next week I'm finishing my tattoo. Other than that, no, I'm gonna be at home. I'll be here, just chilling.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. Be chilling. My B-Day next month, I'll be in Jamaica. So,
oh wow, nice.
Yeah, I'll be in Jamaica. Lord willing, knock on wood.
Nice.
Nothing happens.
That's what's up, bro. That's awesome, man.
So we're gonna take a little month-long hiatus from the show. Spend time with the family. Enjoy the holidays. I'm enjoying my trip.
Sir.
I'm gonna be turned all January.
No, that sounds like a lot of fun, bro. Wait, where are you going? Where in Jamaica you going?
What's Montego Bay?
Montego, yeah.
Yeah, Montego Bay, yeah. Nice. I'm gonna be there for like 5 nights. Yeah.
5 nights.
I head there Wednesday and I come back Monday.
Wow. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Montego is fun, but I'm trying to go to the U.S. Virgin Islands. I want to do that shit.
Oh yeah, that would be lit. Hell yeah.
I'll try to do that later on next year.
Well, real quick, dog. Go ahead. Tell them your ads, where you from. Well, where to follow you and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. You can follow me on BeatStars, Nick Neighbors. I'm a producer. New beats every week. 2 beats a week, Monday, Thursdays. I also post on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's my handle, Nick Neighbors Prod, on Instagram as well.
And then you can follow me on all this shit right here.
There you go. I like
that. First of all, follow us on YouTube. Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. It's like a trial code question. You got to say the whole thing. Type that whole shit in. YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast, almost everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Follow us there. For all of us, for y'all just listening on audio, on Anchor and Pocket Cast and all that, you missed all the videos, unfortunately, but you know you can still check us out there. But if you do want to check out videos, YouTube, like I said, YouTube, Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. Follow me on Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes, hip_hop_vibes, as well as on IG and TikTok, A-Tone Productions, A_tone_productions. That's where I post all my daily hip hop facts. I do like different polls on there as well, hip hop related, and sprinkle of R&B here and there. Follow me on Twitch, War Machine 1919. I also stream our podcast on there as well as like other gaming stuff that I do, mainly like Pokemon stuff, like Smash Bros and all that type shit. And also follow my radio show every Thursday from 2 to 3 p.m. RadioFairFest.org. You can listen on the website or download the Intune Radio app and just like listen from there. Just type in Radio Fairfax from there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's the quickest I've ever done my outro.
Mm-hmm. You get more efficient now. You got the
right. Facts.
That's good.
But yeah, with that being said, we want to wish y'all a happy 2022. Hope y'all had a great 2022. Wish y'all a happy New Year, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, happy holidays, all that good stuff. Whatever you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, just enjoy the rest of your year. We'll see you in 2023. And with that being said, I'm your boy AJ.
Your boy Nick.
This has been Hip Hop Vibes Podcast. Catch y'all next year.